Hello, this is Dalen75 Games, and you're watching my rogue, who's going to be going back to Crushbone soon. He is almost level 9, very close, and I'm going down to Kaladim, going west to Kaladim, and I'm going to hand in all my Crushbone belts. I have more than 4 bags full, so 4 times 8. Plus I think 3 or 4 more, so around 30, 34, 35 will be my guess. $35, $36. That's how many I think I have. And of course they're not on me, otherwise I wouldn't be moving very fast at all. So I've slowly upgraded. There's a few people that have been selling things in Greater Fay. Elfhide gloves, plus 5 dex, plus 5 agility. Good for starting out for a rogue. And I bought this bracers of battle before. It's nothing special. I just wanted more strength. Studded leather collar. This is what Theron's using, the ranger. He's level 25, and he's using the same. Oh. That's not the same thing he's using. He has a plus 3 strength one. I thought that's what this was. Okay. Well, it's added strength. Not much, but I do like the rusty spike shoulder pads, plus 5 strength. A little bit of AC, probably downgrade an AC of 4 from the banded one, shoulder pads. But the 5 strength more than make up for it. The only handicap is the minus 10 magic. And other than that, I'm hoping to make a level... See, I'm almost 9, so if I can make level 11 with all these belts, that will be super. That's what I want. Extra belt on me. So it's very nice. I've been studying up on rogues using the P99 wiki, and it's really helped to give me the ideas what I should be using. There's a pre-planes, post-planes, and I guess Kunark would probably be the highest. That's what it means, the Kunark expansion. What gear you should be having, and it shows you 1, 2, 3 items per slot. And one of them is Bloodstained Mantle, which Theron has for this weapon. Acid Etched War Sword, not so much. It's could be better. By the time I'm about 15, it will probably be definitely showing its age. However, I do have the Dragoon Dirk. It's in the bank, and I'll be able to put that in the range slot. However, that's not really very good for pulling at all. It's just good for being in a group, which is what I'm going to have to do. And I'm not sure. Maybe I'll just hold on to my bow and a bunch of arrows in a bag in case I need to go pull on my own. If I'm soloing. If I can solo. And yeah, just... I had no idea there was so much more in Crushbone. If you go look it up in P9 Wiki and go through all the quests, there's a lot more going on. Not tons, but just little things that I had no idea. Like there's a Screaming Mace you get. You have to hand in the Shiny Brass Shield to some dwarf, and then you have to get the Prayer Cloth of Tuner. I think he gives you that, and then I'm not sure what you have to give him for it. And then there's I think the Shiny Brass Shield gets you a mace. It's not a very good mace. Even the Screaming Mace isn't very good, but that's the thing that you generally notice, and that's the way it was back in Classic EQ. You didn't see people geared out with 50, 100k worth of gear. It just wasn't done. Seeing level 5 all in bronze, I remember like, holy crap, that person's twinked. That's the way it was back then. It's just that because the server is now 4 years old, and there's been really not much going on where after the Kunark expansion, there's nothing going on. And that Kunark expansion, I think, came out 3 years ago. So what you have is everyone reaching Not everyone, because it takes a long time to get to max level 60. But you have quite a lot of people reaching level 60, and then they're turning around and just twinking the hell out of their characters, especially all those people that are raiding. It just wasn't like that. I remember on my ranger, he was 24, and I had geared him out as best I could. His weapon was Ebon Blade or something like that. It was a ranger-only sword that did 7 damage, 24 or 25 delay, and had a snare component to it. That was my main weapon, and I think I had some kind of tomahawk as my offhand weapon. And that was about as good as it got back then. That was normal. And if you look at all the gear for the level that they're handing out the quests for, they're pretty god-awful. They're terrible. I mean, it's just easier to... I'm going to want to get... Since I'm going right back... I will deliver mail to Kaladim. Ha! See? Don't have to get in a conversation with them. I already know what to say. Okay, so we're after the bank first. What am I thinking? Haven't been here in a month or so. Good old dwarf starting city. But I still want to get that scout cloak. It's won't have the AC of my bandit, I don't think, but it has like +3 dexterity or something. I do want it for that, and I'm surprised for a level 1 quest that you get something like that. You know, I remember coming through here a few months back, and there was some dwarf that was constantly trying to pickpocket somebody over and over again, and he must have died about 50 times. I'm not joking. He had corpses everywhere, all over here. Not sure what he was trying to do. Maybe it was this guy he was trying to pickpocket. There's some dwarf-only rogue quests, like in Crushbone, to get the tongue of Rondo. And then there's like 3 other tongues you have to get out in the butcher block. Okay, little dwarf banker. I don't know what he's looking at. And rob him blind if he's not looking. I try to anyways. That's basically the old signature of EverQuest. I even saw it when I came back to P99 that, let's get this built. Put this right there. Okay. What's in there? Let's put that right here. That there's always corpses at the bank. Why? Because I think people were trying to pickpocket the banker for some reason. It seems pretty strange to me, but that's what they were doing. Okay, let's see if we have anything in the bank. Oh, there's a whole bag worth here. Aye, okay. Yeah. And I probably... Have I said this before? I hope I haven't. I remember going to one of the websites back in the day, 12 years ago, or 13 years ago, almost 14 now. Oh my god, time flies. That Narath has to be the only place that you can go to a bank and not be worried about seeing a few corpses on the floor. So I thought that was pretty funny. And it's true. I haven't seen him in this bank or the Kaladim bank, but even when I came back to P99, there's a corpse or 2 on the floor still. So it must be rogues like me. I'm very weighed down. Yeah, 135 over 87. Rogues like me trying to rob the banker. Pickpocket. Oh, and by the way, I when I got the picklock skill, was a little confused as to what it would be. I was thinking of chests to open, like inside of a dungeon, and I had forgotten that you can use that skill to open up locked doors. And the best place to start out in for that would be Befallen. Pretty sure it's this dude. Oh, he's the only one in here. No, how did this guy die? You just gotta wonder. Maybe he accidentally hit the attack key. Okay. Let's begin this. The bag is full of no belts. Looks like I got the same thing back, but no, it's a tattered belt. One more, hopefully, one or two more will level me. And there we be, level 9. Oh, it's just patchwork. I wish it was at least rawhide. Be worth more to vendors. As it is, it's only worth like a gold something each. That is a very loud horn. And anyone watching this, if you're wondering why I don't hand them 4 at a time, is because nothing will happen if I do that, as far as I know. You have to hand in 1 at a time. So over halfway now to level 10. Oh my god, that's so many belts. No, I had, looked like closer. So that was 2 full bags already put in. And so that's 32 with this. 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38 belts. Really not sure what they do with all these belts. What are they doing with all the belts and pads? I'll definitely hit level 10. Oh, I gave him something that probably regular belt. Level 10. I don't think I'll make level 11. However, this will help me on my way. I'm going to be heavier coming back out of this. Okay, so that's it. Yes, so over halfway to level 11. And that was my trip to Butcher Block. Now we got to sell all this. I got a few plat back from all the patchwork I'm wearing. That was the other thing. If you're able to make patchwork in your first 5 levels back in Classic EQ, that was a good accomplishment. And it probably lasts you to about level 10 before... Well, of course you're going to be wanting to get more along the way. But patchwork armor at level 5 and a regular weapon, or even just a rusty dagger, heaven forbid, that was kind of normal. That was fine. So I follow Bristlebane. I'm not sure how well I'll be taken by these dwarves. Kindly. Can't argue with that. Maybe it was all the belts I just handed in, because they gave me faction. If you look at all the faction I was getting. Kindly is pretty darn good. So the dwarves love me now. one heck of a lot of stuff to sell. So I'm going to sell this, and I'm just going to run back, and I'll show you when I'm back in Crushbone. Thanks. Back in a moment. All right. Here I am, back in Crushbone. I actually was able to pick up backstab, but you need a piercing weapon to use it, so I couldn't use my acid-etched war sword. For that, I had to go with the Dragoon Dirk. Yeah, still not happy with that. So let's try this. I also found out you can use sneak and... no. However, need to backstab on him. Ah! Apparently you can also use backstab. It acts as a taunt. But you know what? Actually, that's not bad because it gave me an attack right away. So that is something I can use, even when soloing. Pick his pockets. I've been practicing my pocket picking. I got that up to maximum at 8. Missed. See, I'm not sure about picking pocket if it takes some of the actual money they have, or you just get a random amount no matter what. Seems to come in diminishing returns. So level 13 is dual wield. Wish I had that now. Okay. Calypso wants me to join his group, I take it. He's like, Tegan, where are you? So you actually have to be out of combat to use pickpocket. Awesome. He wants to go right to where I want to go. If I can find the darn elf. Probably should hold off on the backstab if it adds to my aggro. Oh. So there's already somebody here. Schneek is here. Miramel. This is my old group I had, and did we... Not sure what happened. Oh. Okay, well. I don't know if they're lobies. Like, Miramel is... She was 4 when I grew up with her earlier. Maybe she's up to like 6 now. And Schneek is level 5, and she's 6, yeah. Dende. That's the other guy I was grouped with. He's a cleric. But he was on his wizard. This is like... Seems strange. going to look for my elf in the mines. I don't know if I can do it yet because you got to go hide. You have to have a excuse me, successful hide and a successful. Okay, so I didn't get a successful sneak. If you can get both, then you're essentially invisible, even though you move slow. There we go. Get back over here. I'm really not sure what's going on. You can only have so many guys grouped with you. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people. Too many. Calypso is a warrior. Emmer, please be a cleric. Yes, he is a cleric. Okay, so I'm hidden. This is about as I have so on. That's why I'm moving as fast as I am. So I'm successful. It's still orange. Or it's yellow, I mean. That's him! That's him! Total fluke. He's a rare spawn, I think. Shoot, if I... It'll be worth trying to run out of here. Let's just do this quick. Oh, so I have the letter. Sealed note. Let's try to hide. I'm hidden again. Did it! No problem. Now that gives me that... it's for my cloak. I have to go back to Kaladim to my guild. Okay. Whatever. That was really strange. I got my cloak, so I mean, I'm gonna keep advertising. Okay, so let's try that again. I'm in combat, apparently. They can't see me. So backstab only multiplies the current damage you can do with based upon the weapon. And that's how you be a rogue. You can sneak, be invisible. Probably doesn't work against undead. And that's how you backstab. So now I have my ability to use, like I wanted for kick, just something to throw into combat. Dead ogre over there. Now, I hear that the trainer up top here is level 13. I didn't actually look to see. Sneak failed. Hide worked. Let's wait for Sneak to come back. Let's see if he's up there and see what he cons to a level 10. Okay. Probably not up now. A bunch of Orcs though. You are my prey. Oh, didn't get a chance to use it. I used pickpocket. And he turned around and attacked. I'm gonna have to go for backstab first, then pickpocket. See, the thing is though, I'm not really very happy with this weapon as opposed to the other weapon, but I can't backstab with it. When I can dual wield, I have to have a piercing weapon so I can backstab. So my DPS is lower than it would have been otherwise. On the other hand, I do get this extra attack, so I don't know, maybe it'll balance itself out. Hard to tell. So I am using the Dragoon Dirk at the moment. Yep. It's a long fight. Wish I had a better one-handed weapon. It also doesn't help that my piercing is low. Because I was using the... Oh, not good. Not good. We gotta run. Come on, Orc, die. Okay, time to go. Time to bolt. We have Spirit of the Wolf, so moving pretty fast. They probably didn't even get to the entrance. The pathing was really bad at EQ Classic. Those guys probably would have run around and pulled a couple more. So by the time they get to you, you're thinking, oh yeah, it was just 2, but no, you'll get 3, 4, 5, 6 more. Or in total, I should say. It's funny how the game worked. Also, my backstab is also really low. Look at that. Just at 11. Piercing could be better. Take them down. It's all experience. So it gets a little weird because you have to go out of combat to pick their pockets, which is what I'm doing. Then the music turns off. More Crushbone belts. I should probably just sell these for platinum. Okay, so let's try to do this. Okay. Uh-oh. I'm not hiding. You failed to hide yourself. Try to do this the way it was meant to be. Backstab first. Wait for hide to come back. Failed to hide yourself, okay. Failed again. And somebody's attacking him. Okay. I want to use it on something that would give me experience. And there's nothing around. This guy he just popped up. Another fail. I know my hide is not very good. I'm gonna have to get practicing on that. 21. So I'm still in sneaking. Oh, you have hidden yourself. Okay. Yeah, it's just a bit of an inconvenience till you get dual wield. There you go. 26. That's the most damage I've ever done. With this character, of course. I think Theron with his sword's able to do up towards almost 80. If I get a strength buff, I can do 90. Yeah, I think for now, I'm just going to have to deal with this. Use the backstab to try to offset the DPS loss, because of the weapon isn't as good for DPS as the Acid Etched Warsword. What did I just do? 12. You probably have a chance of actually doing extra damage. Like, just did 26 to him. Not sure, maybe that's the weapon's maximum for backstabbing. There's an orc. Oops, backstab's not what I meant to do. Use my bow. Oh, we've got two. One's a greenie. Let's just kill off this light blue one. Yeah, the music coming off and on is a little irritating to me. What do we have here? Quickness. I don't know where that came from. Well, I want XP. This guy must give a little bit of experience. I remember that. I was even reading about this game. I'm not sure where I read about it. That, yeah, back in the day, the guy remembers that in Greater Fay there was 150 people on in busy time, at peak time. And it's very hard to get kills, I can imagine. It can be hard when there's just 30 people on. My so is leaving me. Alright. Sneak failed. Have hidden. Hidden worked. Sneak failed. Sneak is back. Sneak failed. There we go. 26 damage. 2 1/3 more is what it is. I think I loot that. I probably can take on most slavers, but not all. Insta-kill. Oh, does he have the hatchet? Yep, he has the orc hatchet. We're going to be overburdened. I already have one in the bank, so with 2 of those. I think you had those in at the Ranger Guild. A little overburdened. Okay, sneak failed. Hide worked. Let's get up here and actually kill something. Oh. Go away. Sneak failed again. Crushbone is my favorite lobby dungeon. Just to throw that out there. Yeah, sneak keeps failing. Almost maxed out at Sin's Heading, though. Not that that's helping at the moment. Yeah. 4 failures in a row. Hmm. 5 failures. No, 6 failures. Wow, what am I at right now? 26. 27 now. Shouldn't be that bad. Another failure. There we go. Finally. So he's a blue. That's a green. I think this is a light blue right here. No, it's a green. Oh, the guys respond over here. Let's try for this guy again. Oh, and I forgot to come back up to loot the corpse. This time, let's get it right. Boy, am I ever slow. Missed. Thankfully, my armor is helping me a lot to survive these lobby levels. Oops. Can't pickpocket while fighting. So I'm not sure what pickpocket will actually bring me at higher skill levels. Say if I'm 200 in it, what will I get? A plat? Plat's not too bad. So right now I'm getting, I think the highest I've seen was like 3 silver. And all my skills are still going up. That group that basically I was kicked out of for them to join together. They keep running trains to the zone. I don't know. I mean, they're too young to be there. I came in at level 6, but I was just killing entrance things. I was kind of soloing it. Then we had a group together at 6, and we tried to go to slavers, but we were chased out. They're just too much. Even though their tank is, oh, look at my health. It's not terrible. It's just, I suppose I'm gonna have to get used to the idea of sticking around 50% health quite a lot. Especially as I get up higher, like in your 20s, it just starts to take forever to recover your health by sitting. Dungeon complete. Okay. Sneak. Didn't work. Hide failed. Yeah, so I have 3 levels to use the shield that I have, and then I'll just what I want to do is use that weapon I have. What the heck is it called? Crook Stinger as the main weapon because it's got a really fast attack, and then offhand use my sword, my Acid Etch War Sword, and put the Dragoon Dirk in my ranged. Yeah, we keep failing sneak, even though it's much higher than hide. Wow. There's the good old throne room inside there. This is castle, I suppose. Crushbone Castle. There we go. It worked. Boy, do we ever move slow. You move slow just with sneak, but you move extra slow with hide on. That reminds me actually of oh, what the heck? Didn't work. Didn't I just look at him and he said... Weird. You are as quiet as a cat stalking its prey. Oh, you failed to hide yourself. I really have to watch out for that. My piercing's up to 55, so it's almost maxed. Yeah, so I'm wondering if Pickpocket will actually just give you a random amount of coin on top of the loot, like when he's dead. Oh, he's... 3 orcs on me. Let's actually hope that we can survive this. And one more. Looks like we'll be okay. I need to make a train hotkey. I hope I didn't train on them. They're a bunch of low beasts. They're all 5 and 6. Well, I suppose that's probably good for this video. Got chased out of Crushbone again. Thanks for watching, guys, and don't forget to subscribe.